Conley and I were up on the railroad tracks and lighting off firecrackers. And do you know that we lit off a firecracker, and I was walking backwards away from it, and I walked right off the edge, but there was a little concrete outcropping, and then it was straight down to Dedham Avenue, and I landed on my back on this outcropping about 3 feet below from the top. If that wasn't there, I was telling Melanie, I would have fallen straight down onto the road. If I didn't die from a broken neck, I would have been run over by a car. And all I can remember is lying on my back, because I didn't know what happened. I'm lying on my back and I'm looking up, and all of a sudden I see Peter creeping to the edge with his eyes the size of dinner plates, looking down. He thought I was probably a bloody
How old were you when that happened?
14, 13.
Oh, you were old. I thought you were
12.
like, you're old enough to know better.
Of course.
Than to play on a
Probably
railroad
wasn't 14.
trestle.
It was probably more in the 12 to 13
Oh, okay.
range.
Okay.
And firecrackers were illegal in Massachusetts, but you know, sometimes like contraband, somebody would sneak a few in and would treasure like 1 or 2 little firecrackers and would save them for a special event to blow them up. And Peter looked down at me with his eyes this big, thinking I was dead. And there I was, only this far below on this little outcropping that stuck out. And I pointed that out to Melanie as we drove under it today coming up. That's where I should have died.
What parents don't know, I guess.
Yep.
Oh.
Well,
I hope to see you again. We love you so much. We love you so much.
you know what's been so nice about this? There aren't a lot of others. The problem with, and I'm so fortunate to have a big family, but it's such a problem with so many.
Yeah.
One interrupts the other.
Right.
So you remember, and
Right.
you're off on that tangent, you haven't finished,
Yeah.
you know.
5 children, and then how many grandchildren,
Yeah.
and
Too
then
many to count.
Uh-huh.
Then great-grandchildren.
great grandchildren.
Right. And I don't see them, and I just wouldn't, well, I would know them as they walked in from pictures, but I don't really know those
Oh,
children
yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
But it must be satisfying because there's not a bad apple in the bunch
Right.
Yep.
of all your direct
That's
children
right.
that you raise,
Yeah.
and then all of their children, and now
Everybody's doing
everybody's
great.
very successful in their jobs and happy, and
Wonderful.
Beautiful
No one's
place.
been in real trouble, and, you know,
nobody's in jail or.
No.
at least not that I know of.
No, everybody's doing great.
Well,